Hey guys, welcome back again to Metaphor ReFantazio. When we last left off, we have hit upon many truths to the world and to the origins of the world. It seems that obviously from last episode, we discovered that we have been the will and the wish of the prince itself. The prince, obviously reading the book, has created the protagonist itself, its own envisionment of himself viewing as an adventurer who would just like to venture out in the world, go in many different regions and that kind of stuff. And we discovered that the book that we've been reading is none other than a divine relic. Upon anybody who wishes will come true. Obviously with the amount of Magla, we were basically not only the will of the prince, but obviously a physical embodiment of Magla. We also discovered that the whole ordeal with an anxiety are the cause of negative Magla that makes and creates what most likely would be the humans. Though I'm pretty sure later on that will be elaborated more. Obviously, upon with all many of this ordeal, we are now set to embark and change within the 30-day mark towards the people to finally envision us that we truly are the prince, and what Louise is seeking is basically something else. We still gotta rebuild what we lost, but no worries, we still got it. So upon obviously the 30 days, we only have a few bonds to work with, finish off a little bit of our royal virtues, and finish off the remaining quests before the final day comes. We also discovered that Louise is none other than an Elda. Our main crew doesn't know that yet, but we have definitely seen the perspective through a conversation of Louise and the king himself, that obviously Louise is none other than Elda, that he has lived in that village, but also he knows something about the royal magic. But everything will come soon once we have gone through the days. So, yeah. I'm not going to dwell too much because after all 30 days, we have to work ourselves with it. Think about it, very thoughtful on what we should do during the days. And obviously, whatever comes after, we still got to go through it. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get right into the episode. So, the day has finally come. We have 30 days until the final battle. Obviously, Louise is definitely waiting for us. And obviously, we still have yet a lot to do. So, one of the things obviously is the new quest that we have most likely around the world. Because I'm not Martyra yet, but if I go to like Briarhaven, I'm pretty sure there's like some of them are here as well. So, and if I go to Edria, which you guys have been telling me that should do this quest purely and be more than prepared, because it is like something that I can get even more stronger. So yeah, we have a numerous amount of quests around the whole region. So yeah, so we're gonna have to make our way through it and that kind of stuff, but
something up?
I'll see exactly what to do. What we should prioritize is see our available quests and see what we can do from there. Obviously we gotta work with our archetypes, and again, have the prince archetype. Goddamn, just look at the design on this thing. Like, damn. I don't know for a fact this is exclusive for the protagonist, so just look at it. It's absolutely fucking amazing. It's got Royal Slash. Resist all affinity damage other than Almighty. Fuck, that's so broken. I resist everything? Wow. Already morale boost. Each time support attacks. Okay, that's broken as well. I already see support attack from comments more easily. Yeah. I mean, obviously by 3, it's by 3 ranks is amazing. And I don't know what's more broken than obviously Royal Slash, but if you go here, we got Royal Sword. I definitely want to see Armageddon Final Sire. But I need the Royal Archetype, which is all the rest of them. So obviously we also discovered, obviously by the looks of it, one of the and you guys told me about this. So there is a quest at this point in the game that I should prioritize, and that's got to do with the towers. So upon doing that quest, obviously going through each tower, there will be a super tough enemy, on which upon we doing so would unlock the part of the last with the grand fantasy of each bond of our characters, of our teammates. So that grand fantasy will be unlocked for those I have unlocked their royal archetype, and that's something I should prioritize once we can. I am obviously going to get the remaining archetypes for my main protagonist, because that way I can get, you know, more stuff. That's what I'm interested in. If I'm gonna use the prince, I'm definitely going to use absolutely anything at my disposal. So I gotta check exactly what do I want. Decreasing, because I have in it of itself, I think this archetype has, adds 4 turns icon. Fuck. That's so broken. So obviously we already have a buffer for ourselves, so we have a debuff, and the fact that we have like all of this is at our disposal is actually kind of insane. Unless if because of I'm using the archetypes over my other teammates, maybe, I don't know. What I should add also is some attacks as well. Warcry, I'm adding it because, you know, decreases attack and defense. Ooh. Charge wouldn't be that bad. Any other thing? Don't think I need it. No. If I get the magic equivalent, I can make Royal Sword or Royal Slash a bit more stronger. Summer Karma, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a slash boost because that's the only move I can do for now. And until I get like an almighty boost or something like that, I won't be able to use it. But anyways, let's get the remaining archetypes, specifically Element Master and Warlock.
I see. Fascinating.
Right.
This is right. All right.
A bit expensive, but that's okay. We have
I'm
plenty of
counting
money.
on you.
That is the power I
Of
seek.
course.
Protagonists look hotter this time. I hear the voice that passes your souls.
A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really? So this is the power of the elemental master's soul. The magic in me feels as though it's overflowing. I should continue to brave the path forward for all those who suffered in this land.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you study has grown. I am very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
Children,
I
awesome.
found new power.
No. I find the prince quite Interesting. So obviously, I am definitely am wanting most of all of this. Magic Link specifically. I definitely want to try like Skyfall Bolt or Meteor 4, which are Sphere, and the Precipice of the Abyss as well. I mean, look at that. It's severe almighty damage. Obviously, we're gonna get also Warlock because this thing is absolutely cool as heck. And it uses dark magic, but it's gonna definitely be a replace to one of the inherited skills I placed on the Prince, which is Hyper, which is greatly increases caster magic attack. Something is gonna be very good. Let's see. Most of them are not too keen. Some of them definitely am interested to know, to see. But we'll definitely see.
Fascinating. This right.
Right.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of
That's
course.
the power I seek. Ultimate power.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul of a
Really?
mage.
So this is the power, the warlock soul. I will master even dark magic in pursuit of my goals. For the sake of the world, I drink deep of forbidden power.
Awesome.
New skills, new possibilities.
I'm definitely gonna
I
get the
see.
dark.
Fascinating.
Oh.
This all right.
Yep, we're doing this. I
I'm
have
counting on you.
Of
plenty.
course.
I have plenty to get. Are we doing
Really?
this?
So this is the power of the dark knight's soul. I feel strength no shields could satisfy. I will resist until the very end. All for an ideal world.
I found new power.
Should we getting at the paladin as
I
well?
see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
So this is the power of the paladin's soul. No matter what cost I must bear, I will protect all I can. This is a paladin mission. All for an ideal world.
New skills, new possibilities.
Alright. Now I am gonna have to focus on trying to find a suitable sword because I don't have one. So yeah. Now I am
see.
definitely gonna get the Devil Summoner.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of
It's
course.
the power I seek. Right.
Really?
So this is the power of the Devil Summoner soul. I shall wield unearthly power to its full effect. I'll always stand beside you as a partner. Let me make use of your powers.
Oh.
Alright, let's see how much we get. What? Reverend
I
Crown.
found new power.
What? I think I can get the last bit of the rest. No, I can't. That's no. It's a little bit more magla.
Something up?
Yes, I definitely want to know now what I just got. Where is it? I just got a crown. Is it an armor? No. Only one worthy of the throne can wear this crown. At the start of a turn, increase turn icons by 1. Protagonist only. What? Oh wait, you kidding? Are you telling me there's actually one per character? Oh wow. Okay. Now I need to take my shit seriously. So what happens if I get 100%? Do I get like a super strong weapon? Oh, please? I mean, I could give it to him. Wins attack strength. Now we're gonna wear it. You don't know yet. Not yet. So I'm just gonna keep it. I don't think I'm gonna use it yet. Well, I'm actually, what I might possibly think is actually give some to my other characters. I like Basilio. I think Basilio needs one. You know, I can't maintain only having one. I mean, he has a bunch. What should I give it to him? It's definitely interesting. I'll give it a commander.
Fascinating. This, all right?
Yes, please.
Of course.
Alright, Basilio. Onward.
I'll do it.
Alright, Commander. Leave it to me. General Basilio's gonna lead you to victory. Nothing to worry about when you're with me.
I learned a new ability.
Alright, let's see about the thief.
I see. Fascinating.
This one's got some
This right
slash,
here,
so
alright.
maybe that could prove him useful to use. Part the,
I'm
you know, the
counting on
darker colors on the
Of
thief
course.
doesn't look that bad. Alright.
I'll do it.
The thief archetype. Stealing from the rich and has a nice ring to it. I got some new tricks up my sleeve.
Oh,
Actually, that gives me a little bit more of some of the XP.
I'm getting stronger.
I
He's
see.
incredulous as well.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Get some physicals.
I'll do it.
Nice. The pugilist archetype. How many punches you think Louise can take? I'm gonna pound my enemies to dust.
I learned a new ability.
Certainly have. That's enough for for Basilio. Yufa. I actually want to give her the
I see.
savior.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
That way. I mean, what I can possibly do in the meantime is probably focus on getting my bonds first. I'm actually gonna pick the rest of the quests, and if I can do some already in the moment, I'll do them. And then I'll focusly do some bonds, because some of them I'm already about to finish. And I have calculated the amount that I need. So I have like 20 ranks. I think I said this in the previous episodes. So I have 20 ranks. And obviously some of them are by day, and some of them are at night. So that could only mean that I have 10 days worth of bonds. So we're safe on bonds. Obviously the quest is another whole ordeal and that kind of stuff. So yeah.
I must.
Incredible. This is the savior archetype. With this overwhelming healing power, I shall be everyone's pillar of support. Let's press onward with our hearts full of vigor. You can rely on me to take care of things.
Oh,
Yes, more. Give me more XP.
I feel new power surging within me.
So that's 22, 40. Is it per 20? So let me get something for a stroll then.
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
That color looks badass.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Stroll with this power.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the power of the wizard's soul. I'm more than happy to make use of this powerful magic. We'll fight for the weak until the bitter end.
Oh.
Yes, give me more.
Right. I could get used to this.
So that means I think the next one I should get is Heinz May, which I can get a couple of them. Though I'm gonna have to pick which ones. Because I don't think I have enough. I generally do not. I can only get one. Sadly. Or we're not, no. Just a sec. You know what, I'm gonna get the sniper from.
Fascinating. This, all right. And count.
Right.
The sniper. They shall fall before they even see what hit them. You just focus on the front. Leave the rear to me.
My power swells forth.
Yeah, so I need like one archetype. Just one or two. If I get like two, I think will be enough to get a 40%. So okay, so I guess each 80% I get like a equipment. A gear equipment. Because I didn't expect to get a Reverend Crown. That's gonna give me more turns. And I got Gallica, which gives me another turn. So how many? That means I got 6 turns. That's OP. Better stay hydrated. Okay, so I am keeping the Prince because I feel like the Prince is absolutely badass. I think even at low rank, I'm still gonna use it. Alright, so let's go visit to each quest that we have to unlock. And then we sort out what we do from there. So like I said, some of the like bonds, I think I'm blocked up with Yufa because I don't have that last rank with Wisdom. And obviously going for quests, I think that's gonna be helpful because I just need that maybe read a book or something and I could just finish it off. So I think I'm gonna play around with that.
Now, outfit, aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you're possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Altabury called Mount Volcano. Could I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? The story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. It's said to be a stunning awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've travelled many leagues in hopes of seeing it, and in fact, it's been 10 years since I first set. I think we already found this. We found this in the previous episode, and I showed you guys some of the screenshots from it. So we already got the great sword. It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before finding it. That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasures there too. What say you?
I guess so.
It's hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we could use against Luis. Or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? Wanna go to Mount Volcano and look for the legendary sword?
I think we already do.
Much gratitude to you.
You already do it? You have my gratitude. I shall of course prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep. Just want to see it.
We did it!
Nice! If we can swing it, then we can get treasure and legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me.
Remember, the great sword is sealed within Mount Volcano.
Let's give it a shot.
That we already. Oh my god. Does my eyes deceive me? That's what I need. That's the wisdom I need. We already got it though.
This place.
We already got it, right?
The Great Sword is sealed within Mount Volcano. Actually, wait, we might have it in our possession already.
You serious? May I see it?
Here you go. Hand her over the rusty greatsword to the man.
It's rusty, but you can see the splendor of the design beneath. Stay right here, I must polish this.
Wow, it's so shiny now and so ornate. So this is the legendary greatsword?
Actually, no. Judging by the ornaments, it was created well after the War King's time. It's something else entirely.
Talking nonsense, you are.
I think in the end, the legendary greatsword is perhaps another myth. And I've wasted 10 years of my life searching for it. My parents would no doubt laugh if they could see me now. If you'd just stayed home and tended the fields, you would have been a happy man, they said.
What is there to be done?
It's probably time to give up on my dreams, isn't it? I should head back home.
It's too early to give up.
Right?
I mean, who knows? The world is a big place, and the sword could still be out there somewhere. Maybe we'll stumble upon it.
Chuffed.
Come to think of it, I'm not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts. You're not so different from the
You're not so different. Okay, I just realized that.
You're not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts, and his efforts changed the world. And here's someone doing the same thing, standing right before me. Perhaps the legendary sword isn't so far-fetched after
Much
all.
gratitude to you.
Thank you. You've given me the hope that the legendary greatsword is still out there somewhere. But first off, due for a trip home. When I'm saved enough money, my journey will resume. Oh, and I promise you a reward. Please, don't be modest. It's yours.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, look at that.
All right.
Seriously, not enough. Beloved greatsword.
Did it!
It's no legend. It's no legend, but it should serve you well in battle. Just what we need on our journey like ours. Wouldn't you say?
You say you're on a journey too. Well, perhaps maybe one day you really will stumble on the legendary greatsword.
Cheers now.
If you do, I hope you'll show it to me. In the meantime, I'm in your corner, oh future king.
Seriously, that did not give me any popularity rank.
Something up?
Alright, I want to check the sword out. Let's see what we got here. Increases the MP cost and strength of synthesis. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Holy damn. Stroll, here you go.
Luis is the only one.
Actually, let's get into a shop. I think we have items to appraise, and we have items to purify. Thank you. Appraise. We do not sell though.
Now
We
then.
do. Let's head out.
Luis is the only one left.
There's a gold. Luis rightfully ought to be king.
All right then. Let's head there right away. Well,
Not so well covered.
What's going on here?
Eh?
Have you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine. Though I suppose that title is a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that?
Oh right, we met in Martira. I used to be a chef within the royal palace. Are you still on a journey to perfect the art of the cooking? Correct, I once again have need of your talent. A unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes.
I hear you out.
Whatever will I
During the
do?
course of my travels, I thought constantly crossed my mind. I thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most they can hope for is simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that will comprise of plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa.
A dish that's simple yet exciting. I like the idea, but honestly, I have no clue how to make something like that.
Do that.
When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is the sweet flavor. Nourishing lummy bees are a must, and so that everyone, from wee children to the elderly, may eat in comfort, a fluffy texture would be perfect. I see. So we just need to make a dish that uses lummy bees and has a fluffy texture.
If you have a spare moment.
Correct. If you manage to whip out a dish that seems promising, simply return here and tell me all about it.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Lord of the Lake.
World belongs to Lord Louis. All right then.
Alright, so now that we're here.
Is it Louis?
Talking nonsense, you are.
So we're here. Oh!
You.
Closure. What brings you all into a church?
Godot, you should be asking you the same thing.
Do I really look out of place within a place of worship now? Well, yes, I suppose I do. I've lost both His Eminence Ford and Umbrella. Now the city is overrun with Louis' rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. I dedicated myself to protect the Sanctus, and now find myself within the means to do so. I've become what Rella refers to as the weak. No, based on her words, I've been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army in name only. I recognize it now. Yet, even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God. Though I know not what I can do to help. I assumed that if I couldn't stand tall within the church, then nothing would get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince either. From this point on, if you request the assistance of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Nothing. What should I do for you?
I didn't expect that, but this means that Rella words managed to reach even someone like him.
I want you to purify everything that I've got. So this one has increase the cost and strength money skills. Wait, hold on. Okay, like this one. Wait, hold on. I can just change whenever I want. Okay. Reduces the damage from being hit from your weakness. Significantly reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. That's the same thing. Oh, it's like I'm upgrading it. Okay. Automatically increases all allies' defense from the start of combat. That's actually really strong. Alright, increased damage against giant type monsters. Automatically increases all allies' hit rate. That's nice. Max HP. Skills that hit multiple times will always hit the maximum amount. That's actually really good. I like that. Wait, what? Oh, that's what I have equipped. Resist light damage. Oh. Wait, what? No idea. Or she has low cost. That means I could just change the effect. Have, yes. Nobody. I need blessed water. Do you sell blessed water? No, you seriously? And you call yourself a church? Wait, that's not what? I don't get it. Why? Oh, it was giving me an option, and then I can change it. I see. Okay, I see. If that's the case, I prefer higher cost. Good thing we looked into it. Okay, so let's go fetch. Martyr had none, so we can concretely skip, I think.
Alright then.
What I am gonna go is the
Let's head there right away.
the hush honeybee. I'm pretty sure there's like information.
Yep.
Hey, what?
Do you really intend to infiltrate the giant face in the sky? You've got quite the knack of for grandiose undertakings, you know that.
We're well aware, but this is something we have to do, otherwise Luis will become king. Can't just stand by and let that happen.
I see. Unfortunately, I haven't got much information about that place. It's not exactly the kind of place anyone can just waltz into. There have been sightings of a monster stalking the skies around the place. I suppose these days, there are no telling what kind of fiends may appear. Regardless, I'm confident that you'll be able to pull through all this.
Whatever you can
Remember all of the tribes that you have already claimed victory over. I know that you will do the same to Luis. I'll place my faith in you.
It's okay.
That's right, our past experience have shown us we can overcome anything. Don't worry, we can do this.
What is this?
Hey!
All of these are being sold by the butcher in the Grand Trad. But then there's the Lord of the Lake. You want him, you're gonna have to fish him up yourself. Certainly no one pull up your own catch anyway. So why not try fishing to cool your head?
Fine.
Hey!
All sold by the butcher in Grand Trad. I've been really stocking up lately. If it's a meat dish you're after, there's no one I can recommend higher.
Monster parts.
Hey!
I sold an idol say at the stalls in Blyhaven or Virgo Island, I believe. You can get Geldos by harvesting them from monsters. Otherwise, check out the stalls in Virgo Island. I've heard that you can get Dream Eater Moth and Numi Bee by campfires. What would food made by monster parts even taste like? Not that I'd want to come anywhere near it.
How are we getting this now?
Hey!
If you're looking for then the butcher in Grand Treasure have it in stock. You just know there's a store that sells red grass. It's the same place as the butcher.
I feel like I don't think I'm gonna rebuild this. It's like there's ingredients here if you need it.
Hey!
I heard. Okay, so it's telling me that after our journey, everything is unlocked. Like everything again in Grand Trad. Is that what's going on? I'll take it.
Alright then.
Alright, I'm going to
Where to?
Martyra. I'm just gonna go one by one, because I'm not sure exactly if there's any specific place that I should keep an eye on. Like, it doesn't tell me interiors have quests or not.
What you wanna know?
So yeah, here there's nothing. So I'm pretty
Alright.
sure Martyr is just as good, unless if I've missed some quests that are like inside here. But I just don't necessarily need to go there. So there's one thing I am going to do is, where's he head here? It seems that that's the only place that I have a quest with. I'm actually gonna leave at Ria Glass because I know for a fact that that quest is gonna be important.
Hello.
Well, going out on your way to talk to a mustery like me. Admire your pluck, lad.
Grand, innit?
You piqued my interest, so let me share something with you. I picked up in the tavern. It's about that old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of the town there. It's steaming with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. There's 3 such towers in the world, and apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you, an elder with a fairy in tow. You wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved the islands, would you?
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something peculiar you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently there's some of this legendary monster at the top. I've heard it's got something to do with the trial for obtaining it out of forbidden power. That's about all I can tell you. Anyone who's looked into it hasn't survived to tell the tale. But considering you dealt with the Dragon God and saved our island, if forbidden power is real, I'd want you to go to a hero like you. I've no doubt the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Cheers, eh?
If you want to dive a little deeper into the trial, try the informant in the tavern. I get a lot of information there.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
So I see. So I'm pretty sure.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
Okay, so there isn't
All
that
right.
Forbidden Power and Forsaken Tower? Fun, shall we check it out?
So okay, so I'm pretty
Alright,
sure. Okay, I think I know what's going
Where
on
to?
here. So that means there's hardly any quests.
Where to?
Because how much are there here? It's like, okay, there's 2, so there might be something else here. That's all the quests.
Please?
Because if it's gonna give me a quest for each tower, then that's pretty much it. I thought it was gonna be all in one.
If Louise
Fancy a bit of
wins the
info?
crown,
Money makes the world go around, as they say goes. Long as you got it, you can do pretty much anything. So what do you want to know? Because in the trial.
Hey,
I heard something of happening at the Forsaken Tower. Do you know anything?
Want in on this?
The reckless type, are you? I like that. Fortunately, I don't have any reliable information. But how about a legend? A trial to obtain the forbidden power. Apparently, to pass, you have to fight a ferociously mad bastard of a monster. Long ago, a traveler returned from the tower and told this tale. According to him, the monster in there is an enormous beast unlike any in this world. It takes any attempt to ward against its attacks as an affront, and the devastating blow in retribution is a terror to behold. And it's all I know. No mention of what it looks like or anything. Might all just be a load of old bollocks anyways. Anyway, no one believes in such fairy tales these days. But it's true that something unusual is happening in that
Come
tower.
again anytime.
Anyway, that's all I've got. If you want to find out what this trial is really all about, you have to go see it yourself. Nine.
if Louise wins the
All right,
crown, what will become of us?
Where to?
Let's go to Alderbury and then we
Let's go.
go sort out. Very thirsty on there. To apologize for the ASMR. Not my intention.
So that's
Yeah.
what it's come to.
All this time, with knowledge of the tower finally in hand, how such foul is me.
Something up?
Why got you so upset? Did you say something about a tower just now?
An elder with a fairy? You wouldn't be the heroes who saved the island, would you? 1,000 pardons. I've got excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a story researcher. You see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore.
Within them, the one thing that draw my interest lately is the legend of the three towers. I've finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these three spires, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town.
What shall I do?
However, it seems the tower is a monster's den, positively infested, as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite field work on indefinite hold. Indeed, this must be the trial of the tower spoken of the old tale, the one which grants a forbidden power to whomsoever completes it. Inspiration has struck me like lightning. It occurs to me that perhaps indeed the hero that saved the island might well have hardiness enough to complete such a trial. If there really is something forbidden to obtain, I'm sure it's safer in the hands of a illustrious hero.
Splendid.
But I suppose that, having heard such astonishing tales, you're curious as to their veracity. Is it certifiably true, or is it all as tall as the highest rise your mind can conjure? But there's but one way to know for certain, and that's to walk your way to the brightest point of the Tower of Insolence north of Alterbury. Oh, and do ask an informant for the proper details. We'll be able to learn more about the trial itself as well, I presume.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
I'm quite glad the endeavour of the tower is in the hands of one so capable. I'm beaming, in fact, that it is a hero's charge.
I'm off then.
With that, I take my leave. Even further research awaits me. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
You talked up the tower enough to get me curious. We should look into what we have when we have the time.
Why?
Oh wow. The weather here is worse.
All right then.
But why?
Oh yeah, so because we finished right?
Right.
Yeah, because we finished off with Yufa. She's available for to rank up, that's why.
Excuse me, could you possibly be the prince? There are all manner of unpleasant rumors floating around, but I don't believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my eye on you since the exhibition,
Sublime.
and then after learning that your lineage was so remarkable as your deeds, I knew for certain you're worthy of being the next king. To show my appreciation for you, your highness, I have prepared a special promotion of sorts. I call it the Warmth Heart Full Wallet Hot Spring Campaign. You have but to bathe in a hot spring, your highness, and you'll receive a reward. If you put some hot spring water you bathed into this vial and bring it to me as proof, I have 30,000 reeve to give you. Is that acceptable?
So you're just gonna pay us to take a bath? This seems weird, shady even.
There's too much to take.
Why? His Highness worked so hard to save his people. I just wanted to have a moment to relax and to offer a little extra monetary support. That is my sole desire. Would you accept this vial as a token of my humble merchant's goodwill?
No problem.
Just sublime.
My word, such kindness. It is an honor to know you believe in me. The hot spring is here, underneath Blue Sky Bridge. A bit gloomy, I know, especially being that it's only open at night. But the baths are a slice of haven.
Would you?
You can always find me here. Please let me know when you have acquired the spring water.
Let's give it a shot.
As proof that I've bathed in Alterbury Hot Spring, I need to collect its water in the empty vial the requester gave me. First, I should head to the hot spring in the lower level of the Blue Sky Bridge at night. Almighty Panacea.
Okay then.
So there's a hot spring underneath the Blue Sky Bridge. Well, head there if you want to take a bath.
Sure.
All right then.
Alright, next
Where
up
to?
is Ed Rhea.
Let's go.
Let's talk with the chief. Danny.
Hello there.
Hello there. I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country.
A tower? Like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar.
Oh, is that so? Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when Turma rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 jars for 3 towers. On the hero who proves thrice for the forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great, unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown, however, judging by the description of worthy hero, and since these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications.
And the trials seek to test if one is worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with an honor. Somehow it reminds me of a royal magic.
I dread to think about what would happen if Louise obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands. But what do you think of it? Would you undertake these
What
trials?
will you do?
One tower is apparently south of our islands here. It is called the Spire of Blind Faith, and it is known for some of the islanders. For the present information, you best ask for the informant. I hear there's a monster that's taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go in with a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare. Thank you.
As for the remaining 2 towers, Mastery living outside the island might know something about them.
Let's check.
You got a good handle on the story. Mastery outside the islands are rare, so it leaves a pretty strong impression when we do happen to meet one.
We already did.
Oh, have you? I have few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I've asked certain people to act as my eyes and
Be
ears.
careful.
To be frank, I believe these trials will have dangerous ones. The book even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you of it so
I'll see
urgently.
you again.
Heroes of our island, I pray for you good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be the mighty power that you can use for the good of the world.
All right then.
Alright. So I should go to the tavern here in Aldeburgh, which I forgot.
Can't see a single good option.
Fancy a bit of info?
There you go.
Cheers.
Have you heard about the Spire of Blind Faith from the chief, did you? I'll tell you what I know about the trial there. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details. I would help if anyone who went over came back. But it's said that a long time ago there was a man who fled from the tower. And with his dying breath, he scrawled these words. The beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for the temptation, it is your life that will burn, that will turn to ash. It doesn't read like a will, so we assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means by any certainty. The man is clearly haunted, so something in that tower must be truly terrifying. I interpret it as a strong suggestion that you would need protection from fire to go in. I certainly couldn't hurt,
Again, anytime.
and that's all I know. But I can't imagine anything called a trial would be easy. But I have faith in you.
We stand
Alright,
behind
people.
you, Lady Ufa.
Alright,
Let's
so
go.
there's one thing I've been told in previous episodes, which I haven't done because, upon the moment. There is supposedly someone here that sells me vessels. No, thank you. Not yet.
What'll it be?
Oh. Why they're so fucking expensive? Is it that one? I'm pretty sure it is. Well, I need more for that.
Alright then.
Let's go.
So I'm just gonna go and do that.
Now, where
They
was
are a
it?
bit expensive. They are 100,000. So am I actually gonna have to go through? I think if I go to Bond, Brigitta at least, I can get the
So,
Tycoon.
We've acquired a new archetype.
Thank you.
I've been waiting.
Oh. I've been waiting for you, Phantom. There's something I wanted to point out to you. You have awakened the Prince archetype. The power within your way of life has influenced even your allies. And now signs of a power beyond imagination present themselves. It is the power of a true hero. One such shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign. Such is a royal archetype. I hope you'll let me witness its power to come to fruition. In response to the protagonist's true awakening, his allies can now study royal archetypes. The requirements for royal archetypes are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
Hello.
Right, I can do that now. Oh. Oh. The royal warrior. Holy shit. But it has his color though. Like my color. Oh my god, it's got Vorpal Blade. Hit evasion by 3, concentrate by 3, martial lore by 50. Brave Blade. Oh, oh my. Oh my god. It's in this game. Holy shit. I don't care if Yotsune is not here. This is Yotsune. Wow, it's got Hasutobi. Fuck yes. It's like one of my favorite moves in Persona. I'm most likely Shin Megami Tensei as well. Oh, let's it's got it's got some of the best slash. I'm not saying like the best, but like one of the best. Vorpal Blade is actually really good. The fact it decreases the enemy's attack. Brave Blade has high crit rate, so that's in of itself very strong. But fuck, that's oh my god, sorry. Hasutobi makes me go crazy. If wielder defeats an enemy with a physical attack, no turn icon is lost. I'm sorry, I just see Hasutobi and I fangirl so much. Peerless Stone Cleaver. Deals severe physical damage. Okay, that's weird. Yeah. Okay, so it has like pretty much everything at its disposal. Wow, that made my day. Seeing Hasutobi here, that made my day. I'm sorry. Because the thing is, if I can add, I don't. I mean, it's a guaranteed multi-hit. That's why I love Hasutobi so much. It's a guarantee multiple max multiple damage. You'll always hit 8. That's why I love Hasutobi. Oh wow. Okay, so it's like if you compared it to this. Yeah, it's like a first archetype but transformed. I like it. It's got 2 resistance. Fuck. So obviously looking up on here, this one looks like, you know, the normal knight, but it's like promoted. Alright, so Holy Knight Proclamation, this is actually pretty fucking strong. Thunderstrike Thrust, Mad Rush, okay. Omni Guard. Raises a power that nullifies 1 non-almighty attack for 1 ally, okay. Increase pierce damage. Omni Counter. Pretty much everything. Wow, it's got a counter on everything. Adds 1 turn icon the turn after a proclamation skill is used. Does not apply if caster is incapacitated. That is pretty strong. Ultimate Guard. Raises a barrier that notifies one. Holy damn. In fact, you can give me that. But that's good. What do you... Wait, what did... Oh my god. So, wait. Oh, don't tell me it needs samurai and... It would be like the next of the commander line. I think that's... Or the berserker. That could be a thing. Royal Thief. It's like a wyvern. That's cool, I guess. Adamant Nightblade, Elusive Dream, Quick Change Arts, notifies one's... that's actually pretty good. Plunder. High chance of stealing a rare item for one enemy. Higher agility equals higher success rate. Okay, so he has a 71%. Sorry. 100%. I will always do it. Plasma Nightblade. Deals heavy physical slash damage to all enemies. May one hit kill targets. Third Eye. When attack enemies hit rate. Greatly increases wielders hit evasion at the start of battle. Okay, pretty good. Depletes all of an enemy's turn icons if their attack is dodged. Whoa, that's... What? A Blood Drain Twin Nimpo. Deals severe physical damage to one enemy, removes status repel, and strength buff effects on the target. Wow. They're good. I like the designs on the royal archetypes. But I'm sorry, I think the only one that has striking me and most likely gonna have like literally stroll with me for the rest of the game is because of Hazutobi. It's I gotta see it. Alright, alright, so I assume that most of these I can't do it yet because I at least I can see. Ruins Flame Flower. To only removes target's buff effects. Resistance to one-time weakness to fire and ice. Masquerade Charge. The parties. That's actually really nice. That right there is really nice. Yufa. Devil's Summoner and Soul Hacker. I'm going to assume that she needs... What she needs? She needs... Okay, so it's like, yeah. She needs the Trickster and Persona Master. Funny enough. That should be interesting. Or she Yufa, the Devil's Summoner. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this is pretty much everything. Like, I can use any summon with her. Undead King, Dragon God, Kushing, Deity. Summon Fairy Modified. I'm pretty sure this could be King Frost. Summon Harvest God. Summon Dragon God Modified. Okay. I hope... If this turns out to be Koryu, I'm sorry, I will be literally be using all the time. Do not care. I mean, Koryu has never been a fire type, so maybe that could be, you know, that. But it would be cool. It will defeat an enemy with a summoning magic. No turn. Oh my god. Fuck. Summon Tyrant. Tyrant, I'm really sure that's Lucifer. And Fury. Actually, I have no idea who it could be. That's something we can have to figure it out. So yeah. And obviously we got the last one for Basilia, which obviously is the next one of the Berserker line. And I don't actually know who's the next. Could be the line of the general, maybe. Or could be this one. We'll definitely see. The Royal Berserker. Wanton Destruction, Charge, Systematic Destruction. Ignores resistance. That's so broken. Wanton destruction, one time weakness. I can't believe they're giving me that already. Like, just normal attack. You could just use it. Look, you'll always apply weaknesses. The one, wielder lands a critical. Oh my god. That's even broken, because if I could just add, like, increase, like, hit rate and that kind of stuff, that's just practically broken. You got Deadly Eraser, Battle Cry, Tackle. Like, the thing is, if you have these sort of things, and you apply things that, you know, you're always gonna crit, then you're not gonna lose turn icons. that's insane. But yeah, I think the only one that has made me crazy is probably the Royal Warrior. I didn't expect to see Roboblade, Brave Blade, or even Hazutobi. I can't believe Hazutobi's in this game. Fuck yes, I'm gonna be getting in. Oh, before we actually let's come here for the real reason. Special experiment summon. Okay, so I think I can get some of them. Come on. Come on. You're telling me that Black Frost is not here? Come on. We can get some of these. Am I though? Probably not. I think Double Summoner is gonna be still the same one. To be frankly honest. Give it a Warlock. Alright. So I need Fairy.
Oh.
I'll be back more. I'll be back. I guess we do some RC Bond.
What?
I've been dwelling, checking everything else. I'm sorry, I just fangirl so much with Hazutobi.
What'll it be?
Alright. The Raptor. I could buy 4. And I guess there's still other ones I can get, but I just kind of have to rock some of the merchant to get money.
Now, where was
I'm gonna have to be literally just spending the rest of the game just trying to level up and grind up. Right, more.
Ah, how good of you to come.
That's not the one I need. Summon. I need to know. I need to know. This is Black Frost. There it is. You can now use this Double Summoner Archetype to call upon Knight, who uses powerful multi-target ice magic to inflict frostbite. Hee-ho! Alright, so I do have other ones, but I'm just gonna have to like work my way through it. So it's important to get every single one of them, because that way I can just use the Royal Summoner for Yufa. Alright, let's see. Let's get out of here. I think we need.
Come again, won't?
I will once I get the rest of the talisman. All right, so let's save here. because we got everything at our disposal. And what I'm gonna do is save here. That's like my closest date, like lowest date. So I think we're fine.
Why?
Alright, so let's check our requests and what we can do. So most of these are of the trial of the dragon. The thing is, if I'm going to do his, just wonder. I think we're doing fine on requests. I don't think there's so many of them. What I actually should do now that we're here, let's go back to Grand Chat because it looks like we're gonna be here. I need to check if there's any more bounties.
Alright then.
So I'm actually gonna do that.
Let's go.
Are there any more bounties? I'm pretty sure there's one actual super strong, which I'm gonna one shot in the desert.
You want to see the contracts upon you, Your Highness?
Oh, so there is. Bandit. Ooh.
That's a rough one.
I need someone to defeat the great bird monster Kokomodos, and you're probably the only one who can do it. It's legendary throughout Oceania. They say it's Kokosados that lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it appears near Briarhaven. Each time a delegation is formed and dispatched to kill it. They've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time, it's just fled back to some skybound ruins.
I see.
So it flew back to its perfect little hiding spot and no one could chase after it. So we came along with a Skyrunner. Guess it really is up to us. Let's take it.
Thank you. As it stands, it sees on the verge of succumbing to a total panic. In truth, the rumours about the beast are more worrying than the damage it's caused directly. The great monster bird brings plague and famine with it, they say.
A plague? Is there any truth to that?
It's just superstition. But in the days of age, the panic caused by such rumours can spread instantly, like flames across a patch field. The idea of this plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out at any moment.
And we got to stop it. So where can we find this bird monster?
You know those mushroom-shaped rocks out in Briarhaven, see? At the top of one of those, there's a ruin known as the Manor of the Ascendant. See, that bird happened upon the ruins some time ago and decided it'd be the perfect nest. It's not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there. There's also rumours of a fabulous treasure. At any rate, if you manage to slay Kokomodos, bring me the cockatrice crest as evidence. I'll give you a reward then.
Okay then.
Kokosados that lived for hundreds of years got so strong they changed its name. We should probably pay a visit to the Briarhaven foreman.
Let's do it.
I don't need courage, but that money definitely will come in handy.
Ooh, this place is a rock, right? It's on top of a rock. Sure is weird, huh? Maybe we should be able to get there if we fly.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Yeah, these ones are gonna be worrying about. Like they're gonna be like in certain areas I haven't been.
That's a rough one.
So it's taking like, okay, so this is where the 30 days is gonna come in.
Seems it's more than monsters here causing trouble nowadays. This contract will require you to assassinate Founder's sisters, leader of some religious fanatics. And by religion, I don't mean sanctism or even the pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be the true salvation. They believe that if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end and dying is our only means of rescue. If they kept their delusions, fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem. But now they're attacking people near Grand Trad in the name of salvation.
Guess, but
Yeah, that's going too far. They're no better than common bandits.
Indeed, security in Grand Trad's bad enough with all that's going on, so this death call is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, for the sake of the Grand Trad, end these attacks by ending the bandit shapeshifters.
No problem.
Thank you. Frankly, there's not a moment to lose. Just between you and me, I thought they got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people in mass and brought it to their hideout. It's pathetic they got such a thing under our noses. But the military has its hands full keeping the pace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now. Bring the founder's hatchet after the job's done. Deliver that and you'll get the reward.
God, we don't know what we're up against, so it would probably be good to talk with an informant in the royal capital first.
We're holed up north of Grand Trad in the disgraced ruins. I shared the exact location.
Let's do it.
More money.
let's
Ah.
see here.
I would think there would be ruins way out here. What are they planning in there? It's pretty far, but if we fly there, we should arrive before the day ends.
We'll face danger here.
And lastly but not least,
That's a rough one.
Much obliged for taking this contract. Everyone else has been reluctant to take it. So these place will back during a plan has hatched to save food, and it involve abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Of course, is an antiquated practice these days. Rumour is the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into the monsters. With this creature, the Ordemos, is left as is. It's highly likely that it will start to terrorise the neighbouring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, by all means take it down. What do you think? Would you do it?
let's take it.
And you look dependable. The place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You have to get its attention first by going after Brigitta, a type of snake monsters. The snake has sharp senses, so it reports any intruders to Ordemos, which steps in to do the fighting. They got something of a symbiotic relation. Once you've taken down Ordemos, bring me back the bloodstained talon. You'll get the reward after turning that in.
Counting on you.
The informant should have more details too. Well, I'm counting on you.
Let's do it.
Such a low cost.
I guess we need to access the forest path by land. Flying is too risky given the volatile weather in the mountains.
We'll face danger here.
How the fuck I'm gonna get here?
What do we? This place. This place.
Like, how can I get to Milo?
I smell trouble. Oh, I smell trouble.
That's what I want to know. How do I get there?
Nice little village.
So this is gonna be a 2-day job.
This place.
Fuck. Oh. I won't do that just yet, but.
Alright then.
Alright, so that only leaves us to do Bardon. So yeah, I think I'm gonna prioritize and get some of these done. So we get that last archetype of mine.
Is it really you? Is it you? So it is. A bit of a different air about you, but that's just all the motivation I know you're bursting with. Great stuff. So you see, I have another question. If I want to ask you, you said before that you didn't really want to be king, didn't you?
However,
I knew you weren't lying about it then. Well, have you changed your mind? You do plan to take the throne now?
I do.
yes.
I understand. Then I promise to support you even more. Though that begs the question of what I can even do at this point. I've got to say, you show up at the most perfect time, you do.
Something happened?
The truth is,
They're about to announce the governor of Martira again, seeing as it wasn't settled before on account of the sandworm. Put another way, I'm about to get the boot. Well, you've been at my side at every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question. Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
That's terrible. You have fun with that? What will you do if you're exiled?
What will you do if you're exiled?
Who knows, laddie? This town was everything to me. Maybe I'll just live alone for a bit in the mountains and think on it there.
How about you be my general?
I asked you all to gather here so I could speak about Martira's governance. While Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
What's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you for my own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom of my heart. My actions are unpardonable.
Sir Gastro. But if I go back to governing, it's...
That'll be fine.
Have no fear. You can do it.
Right. I'm just not sure where to start. Except to begin with an apology. My excessive measures frightened you all. And I implemented them because of my own insecurity. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep you safe. So I turned to surveillance and barriers. No more. We'll keep some of our armed forces, but what I really need for security is to have faith in you all. That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
That's right. It's never over. We can still improve this town. And we want you to see it done. Barden, listen. I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barden. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace. We'll have faith in each other and the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man.
What are you about to do?
The reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
Yes!
Together!
That's cool.
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson. It was this little poor wee who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
It's in the past now.
It's already in the past.
You say that. I can't forget it. Ever. Henceforth, I'll be changing my ways. Let's focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
There's no one more qualified. You're next in line of succession.
Sure. He'll be next in line for the crown after the new king.
After you. There's no higher honor than that. You and I will both have the duty of guiding the people. If you ever feel fretted about it all, please, my door is open to you. In a sense, I've got some years on you. And I hope I'd know something of governing by the time you're king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
It says Bardon's conviction as a governor and his unwavering faith in me as a comrade.
The Honorable Guardsman, Bardon, keeper and heritor of the Commander's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Sweet.
You're the one who brought light to this town.
Warlord.
To this country.
Oh wow. You can now study the Warlord in Academia. Try to see what new powers await you. About time. Let's go! Thank you, Bardon.
Today really is such a bonny day. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite all my flaws. And everyone is so...
Don't worry about it, Bardon.
Thank you again. I'm just so happy.
You're doing good, Bardon. Bardon and I talked as old friends for a long time. Thanks to Bardon's strong faith in me, and the people of Martyr now fully support me. Let's do this. Alright. Followers. Juna's ready. Nora's ready. Catherine is ready. And Brigitta's ready. So I'm gonna finish off the ones that are only one, so I might as well do that. A new era is almost upon us.
Intriguing.
Well, the world looks a far cry from it how it used to. But somehow that light in your eyes is still the same. You are a funny one, boy. I've been waiting for you. I'd like to speak with you about a decision I've made. Do you have room in your busy diary for me? No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Honestly, I was thinking about closing up shop for good, but I see we have one last item of business for today. You didn't notice? 2 children have been following you. They have igniters. I imagine they're here for me.
Brigitta!
You two. I saw you at the village.
So you remember us? What a shame, right? I bet you didn't think you left any survivors, right?
Everyone we know is dead! You killed them!
I see. So, you're here for revenge. Is that it?
The church did
You
this
got
to
it
you.
wrong. The church was the one that did this to you.
What are you talking about? The Sanctors told me all about it. They said you set the whole village on fire. That's why they gave me this igniter. They said killing isn't wrong when you're punishing the wicked.
I see. You. My apologies. But I'd appreciate if you didn't interfere. No matter what happens.
That depends on what
It
happens.
depends on what happens.
No. No matter what happens. Please.
Okay.
This is your first time killing someone, I take it. I hate to break it to you, but you should have finished the job without saying anything. You realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might dodge. That's a chance at survival I didn't have before. Might easily be enough to turn the tables and kill you. And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed? How do you get out of the city before they find my corpse? Or did the Sanctors forget to mention these details? The church thought they'd use you to kill me. That? Or they were hoping I'd kill you?
No! You're lying!
If you don't have it in you, then I suggest you save your revenge.
You're not fooling us!
It's a painful thing to live your whole life running away, carrying your sins on your back. If you ask me, it might even be harder than killing someone. You'll watch me die again whenever you close your eyes. You'll smell my blood, hear the rasp of my final breaths, see my eyes cloud. Again and again and again. That's what lies down this road. It's a dark path to walk, alone, with the weight of your despair. Your heart won't let you trust again, nor will it let anyone save you. But you still have time to turn back.
There's nowhere left for us to go.
I've prepared living spaces at my research facility. They're meant to give people like you a safe home.
What? What are you talking about? You think we trust you?
I know how easy it is to lose all your peace and hope in an instant. And now that you've seen that firsthand, I can't fault you for doubting me. But just once, just one more time, I want you to think of your future and get the help you need. It's a hard thing to crawl up out of hell, but the first step is having the courage to believe.
But if I lived in your place, you'd just kill me!
If I wanted to kill you, I'd have done it already. I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe me. I have a hard enough time trusting people myself.
No. But...
But isn't this what you two really want? To believe in people, and believe in your own happiness. Thank you. I'll show you the way to the research facility now. That took incredible bravery, you two. I can already tell you have a better life than mine ahead of you. A more peaceful and gentle future, greater than anything we could imagine, is about to dawn.
What about the Sanctors, though?
The two of them fell asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd had in days. Can't imagine how nervous they must have been. We have to protect them. We can't let this place be destroyed. Suppose that means I can't afford to close down the shop just yet. I'll keep selling igniters for now. But I'll only stock models with limiters, meant to dampen their destructive force. And I'll offer a bargain for the people to trade in non-limited igniters towards buying my wares. Against the church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne, right?
That's smart.
That's smart. But I expected no less.
Well, once your heart's set on something, your brain tends to follow suit. It's a small gesture, at best. A pretense at change. But it's enough. As long as it can give those children a little hope. I trust you to brighten our world. Give it the surge of hope it needs. Take the throne, and lead us forward.
Ask only patience. We'll achieve that together.
I want that hope to come from the both of us.
Ah, right. Now I'm in the thick of this research. I can't exactly dismiss this as someone else's problem anymore. So we'll take on the job together. May the flame of hope burn ever brighter, and may the light of that torch pierce the world's dark. May it reach the crying and the suffering, and save them. I vow to stand by your side. I'll find ways to be useful to you. I was always afraid of telling the truth. I built igniters into a shell around my life. On the inside, I figured I had nothing. I was nothing. Just a hollow parody of a person. But even knowing how weak I really am, you refused to abandon me. Thanks to you, I've come to know hope again. So I'll believe in that hope, and try to live my life to the fullest. That's my decision, and I'll stick by it. Thank you, young man, for giving me the courage to live again.
I feel Brigitta's determination to live a new life, a new way of life, as well as an unwavering trust in me.
The traitor and iconoclast Brigitta, keeper and heritor of the merchant's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
All right.
Thank you.
The Tycoon.
Helping me embrace my weakness.
There's a couple more. Oh my god. You can now study the Tycoon in academia. Try seeing what new powers awaits you.
No doubt there are countless people out there suffering, enduring unimaginable pains at this very moment. But you can show them that their world is not a living hell. Not when you have your own vision for it. I'll be waiting for the day it comes true.
Sweet. Brigitta and I spent a long time in earnest, open discussion. Thanks to Brigitta's further endorsement of me, all the merchants in the country now support me.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
29 though. No, yeah, 30.
Got it?
The day of the hero starts at the dawn of October 27th, but we have to do but we have to consider recovering your approval rating. So let's aim to have things cleared at least 2 days before.
I see.
Which means we have until October 25th to do as we wish. We'll have our hands full with getting people back to normal and getting your support back while getting at it.
Speaking of which,
That reminds me, Madeline was telling me about Alderbury's Opera House. They're done with renovations, and apparently you can see plays there now. He's certainly a showman, that one.
And seeing as we still got time, it may be a good idea to stop at a hot spring in Alderbury. It is just as important to rest our fatigued bodies and spirits.
Huh.
Is that in titles or something?
Shall we?
I hear a voice.
Damn it, I've thrown it out.
Smash it all to bits.
Smash it all to bits. So yeah, I think the remaining ones that I have during the day is Youth and Basilio. Because that's literally like 2. Yes, 2, 7. That's 9. So Baron was like the 10th because those are the only ones I can do in daytime. So the ones at nighttime is obviously Juna, Nuris, and Katharina. But because I have now a place that I can camp, I can do that with Nuris and obviously head back to the capital and that kind of stuff. So that's covered, so I can do that meanwhile. So I should prioritize and do it on the rest.
Alright then.
let's see.
Alright, let's see.
What now?
We have all this. Should I? I think I should do like these ones. At least. Especially these ones.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I've found new power.
Oh, that's perfect. Alright, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm leveling them both up at the same time. While I get this normally. Alright, so we gotta take a look. So we have the Warlord. Damn, that's badass. That's badass looking. Obviously, we got the both formation of Vigor and Shelter formation. Then we have Imposing Aura, Hasukaja, back boost and front boost. Obviously, Megidala. Really good ones. Specifically these two, because that way I can boost anybody passively. That one's gonna be very useful as well. Kill that one. God dang it. Okay, so the colors of this one, I like the gold onto it. Is that a little bit orange there as well? Let me see a little bit. No, it's part of it. So okay, it's part of it. Okay. Ooh, the red one. Kind of fitting. Let's see what we have here for Einstein. Okay. The white and red. Pretty cool. Ooh, the orange. That's now I think that a little bit more fitting. Goofy with the green, rocking with the green. Yeah, the better coloring on the pure black. Black with gray. It has like a type of like a gray golden touch onto it, or is it just me? Obviously, we got Tycoon, which, holy shit. Oh my god, it's an elephant. That's funny. I think there's like an elephant. It's got a lot of jewels. So yeah. It's got Alchemy, Gold Rush, Lucky Find, Item Connoisseur, Luckier Find, Critical Trade, Double Chances of God dang. Yeah, all of this. The Almighty Boost is definitely going to be useful for later. Golden Soldier, money, power, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's going to be very awesome. It's going to be very awesome to use all this. Very colorful, I do have to say. Interesting. Interesting coloring there. Oh, the black and red. Holy shit, that's definitely a color. Okay. The white, obviously. Okay, that's more fitting. The orange and then the white. The green one, interesting. The green, black, and white as well. Obviously. Black colors. But I like the weapon. It's got a lot of more colors there. So the only ones we have left remaining to see is obviously Katharina, Basilios, Nuris, and Junas. Just to see how they look like. But we'll definitely, we'll get onto that. But I think I'm going to end the episode right there. I know I haven't hardly done anything. I think it's just mainly picking up quests and that kind of stuff. I just do a little bit of the bonds. At least I got these two done because I only have one more. So that's 1 night, 1 day. So I only have 18 ranks to prioritize. Lucky enough, I have a camp, which I can just use that for Nuris. So that's like definite one-nighter. And obviously I should just start working on the rest of them. So it's obviously going to be one for Katharina. And obviously June as well. So we might possibly do that for next episode. So I think I'm just going to do that. I think I'm just going to prioritize and doing some bonding. And obviously in terms of Yufa, I definitely need my wisdom. Which is a shame that that sort of quest didn't fully did it for me. But either way, I think also what I'm going to do is take the priority of doing some of these quest, or right, even towards I'm actually going to save in the Golem Runner. So I'm just going to save it here. If I need it ever to go back and just go here. So yeah. So if I check the map here, I still gotta figure out how to get to Milo.
Not on my watch.
Oh, I can go straight towards there, and it costs a day. Makes sense. We'll read that. Okay, so we have plenty to go. So we have 1, 2,
Let's see.
3,
Should be enchanting.
4, 5.
Right,
Sorry.
there's 11.
5.
All right.
Looks charming.
6, 7,
Place.
8. Yeah, we're definitely heavy on time. Good thing we have a lot of time to spare. So I think we're just gonna do. I also should prioritize if there's moments that if I go to the Gauntlet Runner and during the journey, if I can spend time doing that with Basilio, for example, or Yufa, that saves me days. So I'm curious.
Let's see.
So yeah, we're gonna have to think that out in the next episode. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like, subscribe, renew, and I'll definitely see you guys on to the next episode. RC, we have yet more bonds, more quests we need to complete, and many, many more. But we'll be discovering that on to the next episode. But until then, peace out.